An SEO reseller service. Do you ever actually wonder what the service part is about? Hi, Damien Patworth from Globotel here, coming to you from Australia. At Globotel, we're here to help you design your digital agency so it delivers. And when we say deliver, we don't just mean for your clients, we mean for you, the business owner. So you can create the income and the lifestyle that you want. After all, that's why we start a business, isn't it? In my industry, the industry of digital marketing fulfillment, SEO reseller, white label SEO, all that type of thing, quite often I see modes of engagement where the entire precept of service is wrong. What that actually means is that the reseller service that you are using may not be serving your agency at all. So in this video, I hope to clarify the service part of SEO reseller service, what this actually means, and what are the 5 things that you can do to make sure that the SEO reseller service that you're using actually serves you, the digital agency owner. If you're a digital agency owner though, here on YouTube looking for ideas and tips on how to run a better digital agency, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Globotel TV. We're bringing videos to you every single Monday with ideas and information on best practice digital agency. Now to our video. Okay, SEO reseller service. What does it actually mean? What does a service in particular mean? It really comes down from one precept, and that precept is the SEO reseller service must be an extension to your team. And the next step from this is, if we're an extension to your team, what is our purpose for being here? And that is, it's to serve your clients. We shouldn't be, we shouldn't have this concept that we're a consumable service or a consumable product where us serving you as the end product. If that's the way you're engaging with your SEO reseller, it's the wrong engagement. The engagement with your SEO reseller should be, how do you help me serve my clients? Once that concept's right, everything else flows. So make sure you have that concept in your mind. I'm partnering with someone who's going to help me serve my clients. They're an extension to my team. Now, why this is important, and I'll give you a comparison. You have an accountant that is probably serving you in your digital agency. Now, if that accountant is late with a tax return or with some kind of reporting that you've asked for, it doesn't really impact anyone other than your relationship, your immediate relationship with your accountant. And quite often these things may be late for legitimate reasons, maybe they're late for non-legitimate reasons, but it doesn't really matter. You can just discuss it and talk it through and work it out. That's not the case with an SEO reseller service. If an SEO reseller service promises you to get you a pre-sales audit, for example, by Thursday, and you've got a sales meeting on Friday, and that report's late, well, the whole world changes, doesn't it? All of a sudden, you have loss of face. All of a sudden, you have to rebook a sales meeting. You'll probably lose the sale because of this lack of professionalism that's come from a business that may be thinking that they're delivering you a report, a deliverable, rather than having the concept in their mind that they're here to support you, support your clients. And there's a massive difference. So the mindset of an SEO reseller service should always be, how is this going to impact the ability of my digital agency clients in their ability to serve their clients? How is it going to impact the relationship between my clients and their clients? If an SEO reseller service has that mindset set, everything runs smoothly. If they don't, if they think that they're delivering an SEO campaign or an audit or a report, the whole world falls apart. They won't be able to serve you properly. And getting that wrong is going to be so expensive for your agency. It'll cause you loss of reputation, loss of clients, loss of sales opportunities, additional costs, additional management, headache, stress, you name it. It's going to cause you a lot of pain. So make sure you get this right. And here are five ways that you can check whether you've got it right or not. So I'm going to give you 5 things to check. If all these are in place, you should be sweet. Okay, the first thing to check is, what's your vision as an SEO reseller or a white label SEO provider? What is your vision? If their vision comes back along the lines of providing the best SEO possible or getting industry best SEO results, they're not going to be a good SEO reseller for you. Their vision has to be try something along the lines of helping you serve your clients, providing industry best wholesale services so our clients have amazing relationships with their clients, that kind of thing. The vision of the SEO reseller or anyone in wholesale should be about helping their clients be the best. So that's the first thing to check. What's their vision? Is there a vision aligned with helping you serve your clients? Okay, the second thing to check, what are your turnarounds on everything? What are your turnaround times? What's your time framework around, product fulfillment, on, monthly recurring services, on reports, on audits, on pre-sales stuff, on escalation, on help desk tickets, all that kind of stuff. Now, the actual turnaround times aren't as important as the clarity. The clarity has to be there. Escalations particularly, that you want turnaround times on escalations. If they're very, very clear and aware of what their time frames for delivering everything is, it seems like things are in place. You're on a good pathway here. That's a really good sign that there is a real strong intention to help you serve your clients by giving you clarity around deadlines so that you can set expectations clearly with your clients and your prospects. The time frames are not as important as the clarity. Keep that in mind. Okay, now, reality, we're in business, we're dealing people to people, human to human. Things don't always go to plan. So the next thing to check, item number 3, is what happens when things don't go to plan? What happens when things go wrong? Now, what you want to see, once again, the actual system isn't as important as the fact that there is a real clear system. Is there a ticketing system? What's the turnaround on the ticketing system? What's the escalation? Is there local support if you're not getting, if you're not getting fulfillment from the offshore support? What's that whole framework there? Is it really clear? Does it seem helpful? Might even be an idea to put a test through to make sure it works. So that's the third thing. What's the support framework? What's that framework when things don't go right? And on the topic of things not going right, quite often we have urgent situations. In my experience, the urgent situations aren't so much these days the result of the fulfillment house getting things wrong. It's typically the case of either an infrastructure thing going wrong, like hosting coming down, or the client having poor expectations, the client believing that they're due something that they're not, or believing that something is more urgent than it is. Now, these things come up. Whatever the cause, these things come up, as I'm sure you're aware. So the point about when these things come up is, what's the escalation process? How do you get immediate, quick responses when you need it so you can save a client relationship, you can save a campaign, you can save some cost. Maybe there's a Google Ads thing that's gone awry and you need to pause it while it gets fixed so that a client doesn't spend thousands of dollars a day on ads that aren't performing, kind of thing. So escalation process, you want, when you need immediate action, what's the process there? Once again, clarity is really important, but also in this case, immediacy is really important too. You want to make sure that that is in place, because sometimes clients need that support, and where it is in place, make sure it works. And the final thing is, point number 5 is technical support. One of the amazing benefits of using reseller services or fulfillment houses is we can bring skills into our business and services into our business that we otherwise couldn't provide. As a business owner, a digital agency owner, as we progress, as we have bigger business, we become experts at business ownership, and we start to lose some of the expertise in the technical matters. But maybe we came into this business from AdWords or from web design or from SEO or whatever. Using a fulfillment house, we can actually bring social media in, we can bring copywriting in, we can bring all these other services in that we can make good money selling to our clients, and have our clients have amazing results by using these services. Really complement what we're doing in marketing if we can leverage the technical know-how. So that's the final point on having an amazing experience with an SEO reseller service where the service serves you as a digital agency owner. The final point is accessing technical skills, subject matter experts. If your SEO reseller provider can show you how you can access the resources, the technical resources and the technical know-how that they have, then you're on a really good wicket. It's going to work for you. So 5 key things to check out to make sure an SEO reseller service actually serves your digital agency. Obviously at Globotel, we offer SEO reseller services. And in doing so, we're super conscious of these 5 factors and how necessary they are to help you create an amazing business, an amazing profitable business. If you'd like to know a little bit more about how we do that, I'll put a link in the description below in the first comment. Click through the link. Tell us a little bit about your agency and I'll have one of our digital business specialists get in touch, have a chat and see if we can help. So that's it from me for today. Don't forget to subscribe to Globotel TV if you're looking to create a better digital agency. And here's a couple of other videos which I thought you might find interesting. I'll see you next week.